Everyone wants a high credit score. A higher credit score will save you money on a mortgage, a car loan, even your home and auto insurance. The question a lot of people have is, how do I improve my credit score? I'm Brian May.
And I'm Jacob Miller with Stockton Mortgage. This lesson is part 2 of the series on understanding credit scoring. Today, we'll explain how to maintain a good score and what you can do to improve your credit score.
How can you earn a high credit score? Well, number one, you have to use credit to achieve a high score or improve your score. Think of your credit score as the water line in a bucket of water. The more water you have in the bucket, the higher your score. When you use credit, borrow money, and pay it back, the faucet is constantly filling your bucket.
Collections, late payments, maxed out credit cards, and bankruptcies are like holes in your bucket.
When some people get into trouble, they completely shut off the faucet. Understandably, they cancel all credit cards and close all accounts. Now, they no longer have anything positive helping to repair their credit. There's no water going into the bucket. If you've had issues in the past, you need to make sure the faucet is open and you have positive credit accounts helping you every month.
Number 2, pay your bills on time. Don't delay paying a bill more than 30 days after the due date. Remember, a late payment will not negatively impact your credit unless it is paid 30 or more days after the due date.
Number 3, keep the balances on your credit cards below 30% of the credit limit. If you have a $1,000 credit limit, don't exceed a $300 balance. It's perfectly fine to pay off a credit card every month, not to mention financially smart because you avoid paying interest. Don't max out your credit cards.
Number 4, keep your credit cards active. If you're trying to build credit, charge something to your credit card every month. Even charging $5 and paying it off before the due date will still give a positive credit benefit of borrowing money without paying any interest.
Number 5, don't apply for multiple credit cards in a short period of time. Credit scoring models assume you're in financial trouble if you open many accounts in a short period of time. Multiple mortgage inquiries in a short period, however, won't hurt your credit score because the credit bureaus assume you're only buying one house.
What do you do if your credit is what we call less than perfect? How do you improve your credit score? Number 1, repair the holes in your bucket. The first thing is to repair the holes in the bucket. Get current and stay current. Pay any current past dues and avoid any future late payments. Time also helps shrink the size of the holes in your bucket. The more time that passes after a derogatory event, the less it impacts your score.
Pay down the balances on your credit cards to below 30% of the credit limit. You might also be able to raise your credit limit, which would lower your balance to limit ratio. It's also important not to close any credit cards, even if you don't use them. Credit scoring models reward you for having long-standing credit accounts and only using a small portion of your available credit. The exception would be if you're paying a high annual fee. Sometimes, just paying down a credit card will raise your score dramatically. The credit card companies report the balance on your most recent statement, so paying a credit card down just prior to the statement end date will help raise your score.
Number 3, pay off medical collections. Credit bureaus no longer report paid medical collections. Once you pay a medical collection, it drops off like it never even happened. Also, credit bureaus no longer report medical collections over $500. Finally, if you need help determining exactly what steps to take to improve your credit score, we can help. Our credit software can identify the steps needed to get there, and our services are free. If you've liked what you've seen, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to check out the other videos in our Understanding Credit series. If you have any questions about the information presented here today, or want to get pre-approved for a home loan, please give me a call.